I don't even know where to start with a synopsis for this film because there's so much to talk about. But I guess in short, aliens from outer space come down and start destroying things. But then they start making humans mutants, and then they start harvesting people as food. But then people start taking parts of random machines and making them into random transformers, but not really transformers. Let's talk about this movie. What's up, guys? I'm Anthony, here to talk to you guys about movies that you probably haven't heard of. And this is Transmutators. I was about to say Transmutants, but there's mutants in here. Yes, Transmutators. You know, you're going to be deceived by the poster. I'll show you over here. It's a very deceiving poster. And it got me because I was like, oh, there's going to be like a Transformers knockoff. Nope. That's not what this is. And I'm still not really sure what Transmutators means in this film, because when they do talk about anything to do with mutants, they kind of come out of nowhere. They just show up. There's like, oh, there's mutants now. I was like, okay, I thought there was aliens, but now there's mutants and aliens and machines. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I just watched. But I will say that this movie is one of those films that goes in the category of, it has the potential of being so bad that it's good. And it gets there. It almost gets there, okay? This movie's dubbed. I watched this dubbed. I know what I said before, you know. Don't watch movies that are in dub. Watch it in its original language if it's a foreign film, you know, so you can get, I feel like it's better that way. That's just my opinion. But I didn't have that option, at least when I rented it off of Prime Video. I didn't have the option, and I was very, very sad. But then once the movie was going, I was just like, wow, this dub is so bad. Kind of takes me back to the days of downloading, you know, dubbed anime off of LimeWire back in the day and praying to God that I didn't hear Bill Clinton's voice halfway through the video. But yeah, I think the dub is pretty hilarious, but the movie itself, that's what you really want to know. Is it good? Is it worth my time, Anthony? Is it worth the $1.99 I'm going to get at the Redbox or the $4.99 that I paid on Prime Video? I don't know. I'm really torn with this film because, like I said, at moments there's parts where it's like it's so bad that it's good, but then there's other parts where it's just really boring and stupid and not really fun. I have to give the people props that made this film, you know, that you can tell that they were really passionate and they were really happy and liked what they were doing, because I mean, there's a lot of practical effects in here. Not really particularly good practical effects, but I gotta give credit where credit's due. I felt like when I was watching this film that it was like a Power Rangers, you know, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like from the 90s kind of feel to it. You know, everybody that's in costume, the mutants and the aliens, they're all like in practical costumes and stuff. And, you know, it looked like Power Rangers. Like I said, it looked like Power Rangers. And I was like, okay, you know, this film could have been a really fun and entertaining TV series if they did it. Because like I said, got that Power Rangers feel, got that early 90s, 2000s, like live action Mighty Morphin Power Rangers knockoff feel to it. I'm kind of down for it. But there's also really bad CGI. And again, as a person that grew up watching a show called Reboot, just look at this. I mean, that's bad. And I liked that back in the day. And Beast Wars, Transformers, still love it to this day, okay? It didn't really affect me too much, but I gotta say, it just looks bad. It looks bad. And again, I don't want to harp on it too much because this is an independent film, you know, and the budget's not really high, but you know, they're trying, they're giving it their all. You know, I like some of the costumes that they're making in here and, you know, some of the stuff that they're doing, but I think also the dub kind of hurts it because you're looking at all these costumes and then they say lines like, hey man, that's not cool. And I'm like, that's totally not what he said. I know that's not what he said. As for the story, it's kind of straightforward. You know, a guy, it's like a military guy, his family dies and then he goes, fights monsters. It's pretty much it. They have this subplot where like there's some kids that have some secret powers that you know, are really mysterious, and then they have the mutant sub story, which again, I don't know if I blinked or I fell asleep. Where did these mutants come from? But overall, guys, I think that this movie is it's weird. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I should recommend it or not recommend it. It's kind of a toss-up for me because, like I said, there is some moments in here that I thought were generally laughable, not unintentionally. But there's also some scenes like the story's not that good. The mutant stuff comes out of nowhere. CGI is pretty bad. There's some really like dull moments in here. The action scenes are pretty cool, but at the end, I kind of would say maybe skip this one. Watch the trailer, see for yourself if this is something that interests you. But yeah, Transmutators. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Is this something that interests you? Have you seen it already? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe because we're almost to 2,000 subscribers. Kind of weird that we're almost there, but that's really cool. Thank you guys so much for that. But as always, guys, keep watching movies.